Hello, I'm the ASMR Psychologist. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a sleep hypnosis to help you to release negative thoughts. The way that we think about things determines how we feel and what we do. So, negative patterns of thinking can quickly lead to strong feelings of anxiety, depression, anger, and these negative feelings in turn have an impact on what we do, how we respond to things, choices and decisions that we make. So negative thinking can quickly lead us down a path of significant distress and discomfort. So, I've created this sleep hypnosis to help you learn how to release your negative thoughts. Today's video is a soft spoken video. If you prefer a whisper, you can watch a similar video to this one just here. It should pop up on the screen for you. Okay. Now, as this is sleep hypnosis, I'd like you to get comfortable into a position you feel you'll be able to drift off to sleep from. If you would prefer not to fall asleep at the end of this video, practice sitting upright, and I will give you a suggestion at the end to open your eyes. But as I always say, just to be on the safe side, if you would like to return to your day, set an alarm for about 30 minutes. Suggestions, hypnotic suggestions, can be very powerful, but they can't override your will. So if you want to fall asleep, you will do. Okay. And as you're settling down into your chosen position, if you like this type of video, this sleep hypnosis, let me know by giving me an up thumb so I know to make more. And of course, course, if you're not already a member of my community, maybe you'll consider joining me by subscribing. Okay. As always, we're going to begin with a visual induction that will draw your mind away from your day and help to prime you for the hypnosis. Today's visual induction metronome. Now, two things here. If the image itself is not calming, it doesn't feel as if it is helping your mind to settle, simply close your eyes and just listen to the sound of my voice, or find a spot just to one side of your screen to focus on instead. Secondly, if the tick-tock of the metronome isn't calming, I'll put a timestamp in the description below so you can skip ahead to the formal hypnosis. Just find what works for you. But if you are focusing on the metronome, allow it to draw your attention completely away from everything else, everything that has happened in your day, thoughts, plans, evaluations and judgments, the good and the bad. And allow this very simple endeavour to still your mind, to settle you, to calm you. And as your mind becomes quieter, you will notice that your body begins to relax, the tension beginning to drain away. Your eyes are becoming heavy now, tired. You feel an urge to close them, but I would like you to resist a moment or two longer. And I will count backwards from 5 to 1, at which point you can close your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Close your eye. Close your eye. And just for a minute or two, enjoy that feeling of deep relaxation that comes as you close your eyes. Enjoy the stillness behind your eyes, the darkness, the calm. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to be but here with me, listening, just listening to the sound of my voice. Now, I'd like you to imagine that you are climbing into a little boat. There is only enough room for you, because this boat is there just for you. Settle yourself comfortably in the corner of the boat. Lean back. Rest your arms on the side of the boat, and the boat will begin to float away from the bank of the river, gliding effortlessly, being pulled along by the gentle current. And as it floats away, the bank of the river falling away into the distance, you notice that your mind is becoming quieter and quieter. The constant chatter in your head less and less, and as it does, you notice the tension draining away from your body, leaving you to relax and enjoy the gentle motion of the boat as it floats along the river. It's a warm, sunny day. You can hear the birds singing, the trees rustling softly in the breeze. There is nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. You can just enjoy this moment of peace, knowing everything is okay, you are okay. Just relax, relax. Enjoy the stillness. The tranquility of this moment, floating along, leaving all worries, plans, predictions, regrets behind you on the bank of the river. The further away the boat drifts from the bank, the more and more relaxed you feel. The stiller your mind becomes. Relax, relax. Now, time to talk about the best way to release negative thoughts, thoughts that create anxiety and other discomforts and distresses. The most significant contributor to negative thinking is your internal critic or your self-critical voice. This is a train of thought that judges you, evaluates and assesses you negatively, almost no matter what you do. It will find the weaknesses, the mistakes. It will highlight how things could have been done better, whilst at the same time completely ignoring the aspects of you that are good, strong, successful, valuable, worthy of recognition and of praise. This train of thought, this internal critic cannot be pleased or pacified. For this part of your mind, nothing is ever good enough. There are many ways to deal with this part of your mind, your self-critical voice. But today, we are going to tether it to its origins so that it stays in your past where it belongs and so interferes less in your day-to-day life, releasing you to enjoy what is in front of you. So, ask yourself, where does this voice come from? Maybe one person or a combination of people who were critical of you, did not believe in you, judged or assessed you negatively, underestimated you, or just did not see you. Or maybe they were overly critical of themselves and you learned this approach to yourself from them. Take some time to think about this. We learn how to think about ourselves, how to treat ourselves during our early experiences from people who are responsible for caring for us during these early experiences. A parent, mother, father most often, but other significant caregivers can also contribute. once you have identified the source of your self-critical voice, whenever your mood drops, a sign that this voice has made an entrance, tune in to this train of thought and then consciously link it to its source. That person or those people who have been pivotal in its development, and remind yourself that this train of thought is a remnant of the past, a part of another person's personality, and it does not belong here or with you. Tether it to its source. Hand it back to its owner. Each and every time you do this, the tether will become stronger, and the influence of your self-critical voice and your past will lessen until eventually it will fade into something you can easily ignore, put to one side. Practice will bring you peace. Practice will eliminate negative thinking. Now, sit with this for a moment or two. Let this new wisdom, knowledge settle in your mind, so it's available for you whenever you need it. It is now time to let go of this hypnosis. If you would like to continue to sleep, just become aware of your breath and follow its gentle rhythm as it moves in and out of your body. If you would like to return to your day, now is the time to open your eyes. Continuing to sleep now, breathing in and out, allowing your breath to draw you away from your day. It's time to let go. Time to let go and drift off into a deep and peaceful sleep, from which you will awake fully refreshed and ready to face your day. Time now to sleep. 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 Everything is okay. You are okay, just exactly as you should be. There is nothing else to do. Your work is done. You can allow yourself now to rest. Let go and rest, drifting off to sleep. 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 Warm and comfortable, deeply relaxed. The sound of my voice becoming more distant now, a sign that you are entering the first stages of a deep and healing sleep.